Hey YouTube, what's up? My name is HandogCDXX and welcome back to another episode of Total Attila Age of Charlemagne Mercia campaign. This is episode number 7. Now guys, we left off last episode outside of Downpatrick. We had sallied out with the garrison alongside this small force to take on this force over here. And basically, I did notice that they were in a fortress that they had encamped. However, it's not going to be. I've reconsidered. It's not going to be in our best interest to fight. So we are going to retreat back into the settlement for now, and let's have a look. We're also going to raise just a couple more units to help defend the city if need be. But if they do attack us, I believe we can sally out and beat them because they don't have the best force. And again, AI cavalry will suicide into us. Just to show you guys as well, just so you don't think the AI is suiciding because it's my fault. If I can find where it is, maybe campaign settings. So the battle difficulty is actually on very hard, guys. So when they're attacking, they really should reconsider what they're going to do with their units, but they just don't because Creative Assembly decided to make it so that all cavalry shall suicide into spears. But you know that's fine by me as long as it helps me to win the campaign. That's fine. Yeah. So what we've done here as well, we just need to wait for these guys to replenish. So we're going to wait on that. And back in our home territory, I don't think there's much we can do. No, there's pretty much nothing we can do. So we are just going to wait until the next turn ends. So let's just wait for that. So it looks like nothing's happened just yet in and around the United Kingdom. However, oh, there we go. We've got some enemy movement. Looks like they're pulling away. I'm not sure if they have encamped again or if they are still in range of the garrison. If they haven't encamped and they are in range of the garrison, then I think we may take it upon ourselves to go ahead and go after them. So let's just check. No, so they have encamped again. However, uh, it's a general, so we're going to put current. What's this do? Yeah, authority looks good to me. So I guess we could also send this army over to help reinforce, and then we probably wouldn't have to fight this battle, guys, because we can probably then move on to fighting a much larger battle. So I think that is what we're going to do. We're going to send this army over to reinforce, and then we're going to sally out with this general, and we are just going to this force out, hopefully in an auto resolve. Can we get this army any closer to reinforce? We can get them to there. That should be close enough, I would have thought. Can they go any further? No. Oh, that's annoying. But we are going to keep on the tile. So, yeah, guys, we're going to go and wipe this army out as soon as we can. We should have a okay garrison here. Yeah, this garrison's obviously not perfect, but it should be okay at repelling this army, especially because they don't have any elite infantry. And again, we do have some full units of spearmen which can deal, and especially these guys which can deal with the cavalry. So I don't think we are looking at losing this anytime soon. And can we add any more buildings back home? No, we can't. So let's take a quick look at the family tree and see if everything's going well. So the power's good, the control is good, and the dominion is on 50%, which is exactly where we want it, guys. So we are currently experiencing a slight bit of corruption, but that's not too bad for now. So we're going to leave it how it is. And the king still hasn't given us an heir. However, we do have the adopted son doing getting an heir there. So I'm really worried about this. I think what I did say as well is that I'm gonna allow the king to go back and be a governor, because I'm not sure if this is part of the game, but maybe it's because he is out fighting wars. That I mean, it makes sense that he can't be in bed with his wife, because she is obviously not going to be out there with him. She's going to be back in the capital. So if we get the general here, and we're gonna actually swap out the general this way, and we're gonna swap him out for hopefully someone who's in our family. But no, there's no one in our family. So if we go with, I think we'll go with this guy for the extra integrity. That's always what we want. So yeah, we've swapped him out now, and we shall give him that as well, because then he'll have even more integrity once he gets there. And we're then going to go ahead over to back over to the family trees, and we're going to have a look at the governors. So we have two of two governors at the moment. I do, however, want the king to become a governor somewhere. We can't act upon him now because he's on his way back home from Ireland. So next time we will sort him out and get him a spot in one of the governor roles, so that he can increase his influence further, whilst hopefully giving us an heir, and he'll also be safe there as well. So if we get these guys, no, we can't. Yeah, it's time to end the turn, and then we will attack this army next turn. So let's have a look here. Is there anything good that we can get? He's a governor? Okay. So if we increase the tax rate and the construction cost, that will help us out. However, I might be taking him out of the governor role next turn, so that may not have been the best decision. But who cares? We can always put the general, the king, into into one of our other provinces, possibly even into Ireland. He can become the governor of Ireland and oversee the attack. So if we press spacebar, if you didn't know, pressing spacebar on the campaign map makes all of your units move. I think it moves twice as fast, just to speed up the end turn phase, and also while you're playing as well, just so you don't have to spend forever watching your men run around the map. And this looks rather dangerous. We do have enemy forces moving on to the Grinning of Ailech. However, it should be okay for now. So all of this, it's not too bad. It's saying drop, but we still have a food surplus of 35 up here. So we are still looking okay for now. And let's take a look here. That's not the best garrison, guys. It may be possible to even go ahead and attack Dublin rather soon if we can raise a fleet. However, the first thing that I want to do is most definitely we're going to move up and take out this army over here. So they should be in reinforcement range, and if we move them in there, yeah, we've taken them out of their fortress, which they should have stayed in, as they would have definitely had a better chance of surviving. But now we are going to wipe them out. Now guys, we're not going to fight this battle because it does look like it will be an easy win for us. So let's take a look. We have more archers than they do. However, I think we're just going to go ahead with an aggressive stance because we do have the upper hand with all the things. So let's aggressively, and hopefully we can wipe this army out. Yeah, we have completely destroyed that army there, so that's great for us. Now we can go back and return to our safety of our settlements, and we didn't actually lose any units there, so that is good for us. And we will take on the warriors just because we are trying to get replenished, and that actually replenished us almost back to full. So this army over here, I think it's a rebel. Yeah, it is a rebel army. So we're going to force march this army back to the settlement to protect it. And these guys can... shall I force march them? No, I'm just going to to march them over towards the Gwynedd. So yeah, that looks good to me, and we have a upgrade for the general here. So yeah, we're going to add the integrity for our men, and we will also add some cunning too. So look, let's just check the integrity of this force, because they have been into a lot of battles recently, and it's actually perfect. It will be perfect next turn at 100 integrity. So we've won 10 battles in a row with these guys, so that's why they're so happy. And they haven't lost too many as well, so they're definitely doing well for the kingdom. Over here, what I wanted to look if we could do is, I think if we could get another 2 or 3 units here, we could most definitely siege this settlement from the sea, because these levy spearmen won't stand much of a chance against these boatmen, especially if we can flank them. So I believe that's all we can do again for this turn. We could recruit some men here during the end turn phase. So again, all we need here, guys, is some more things. So let's get 2 units of them, and we'll wait on the last unit for a while. And then here as well, I think we're going to get rid of these mercenaries. I don't think we need them anymore. So let's get rid of them. And yeah, then we're over 1,000 per turn now, so that's good for now. Will go down, however, once we've recruited the extra 2 units of things, as they do cost around about 200 upkeep per turn, which is quite a lot just for 1 unit. Now, imagine having a whole army of them. It is going to be 4,000 per turn to upkeep it.
I have no wish to offend the good lord.
Now guys, sorry if that's a little bit quiet for you. I will up the audio just in a moment. Let's have a look there. Do we want the Duchy of Aquitaine? Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's try and squeeze a little bit more money out of them though. And you know what? Would they arrange a marriage with our daughter? And just because we have no need to fight these guys, and if we can get an ally in France, it will definitely help us when we move over there in the future. So I'm actually going to take 1,000 off our daughter. She's not the best daughter. She has a chance of basically cheating. That's basically saying of creating illegitimate children. So yeah, we're gonna send her over there for 1,000 and with a non-aggression pact. Is there anything else we can add? No, there's no point with that. So let's go with that for now. And we have some good ties going on over in France now as well, and that should only get better. I'm actually going to move the audio up just a touch, as I believe it is a little bit quiet. Yeah, so let's stick with that. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. You can hear what's going on a little bit better.
We will come for you in the night, and nothing will live. Not one creature. That is our war.
So, the Kingdom of Munster are declaring war on us, guys. Now, this isn't too bad for us, because realistically we do have a strong force over here, and we do want to actually take out these 2 kingdoms anyway. So, and again, I don't want to call the Allies to help, because I want to take out the whole of Ireland for ourselves, as that will make us much stronger than Wessex and Northumbria combined. So if we can do that, that will be great for us. And then maybe at some point we will take out Wessex as well. We could keep Northumbria as an ally, because Northumbria aren't actually taking any of our parts of our provinces, whereas Wessex, we actually share parts of Wales and Wessex with them. So it will be good for us if we can take them out without actually causing trouble with Northumbria. So hopefully we can get a treaty with Northumbria to attack Wessex and become stronger allies with them. So let's end the turn here, or go back to the end turn phase even. And over here, it has become winter, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on that, because our men will start taking attrition. Now,
Ready for battle.
I think there's a decision here to be made whether we...
For the throne.
Now, if we go after these guys, will they stand and fight us? Probably not, considering we have such a large garrison. But if we take a look at our public order, it's actually going up due to the rebels leaving. So we're going to allow more rebels to keep leaving, because even if these do get to a full army, if they attack Downpatrick with this garrison, I do not believe that they will be able to take it from us. So if we move now, we could just encamp here and fortify, but I think we do want to get into the settlement. We will lose some men here, but we should replenish them over the end turn phase of next turn. And here it may be a good idea to actually get this due to the public order problems. That will pull it up a lot. So yeah guys, we are going to go ahead and get this priory. And all we're waiting on here is one unit of things, which we will recruit next turn hopefully, if we have the money for it. And I'm going to sally out against this guy, and he is actually going to stand and fight us, guys. So we are going to fight this battle, just so we have a battle this part, guys. Uh, hmm, maybe not actually. Is it worth fighting? You know what, guys, no, we're not going to fight this. We are just going to auto-resolve it in a balanced stance. And yeah, we've won that battle. Close victory, guys. Looked like we were on the back foot, but we managed to get the killing blow in there while the enemy attacked us. So yeah, guys, we've only lost one unit here, but that's a garrison unit, so it will recover anyway. And now we can take on the warriors. Should have really not done that, but it's not too much of a problem. And then I'm gonna actually disband this general again. So I know I said I was gonna leave that rebellion there, but I wanted to get rid of them. And now we are just waiting on one more unit of things, but I believe we will go out and have a battle rather soon. So we are going to end the turn once more. In fact, no, we're just going to end the turn, guys, and then next turn I'm looking at that enemy king. I'm not sure the faction, the one just in front here to the right of the screen. I'm thinking I may go and have a king versus king battle over there. Oh no, but he's actually going to move over towards Downpatrick, so it's not going to be in our best interest to run through the snow to get there. But if we can make it to him in a couple of turns, we will definitely do so. We may even go for the settlements if possible. So guys, my aim in this series is to give you guys a battle every single part, and that's just out of range for us, which is a shame. But this city is not out of range for us, so I believe that this king is going to attack Downpatrick next turn, which if he does again, I believe we will be able to repel them. And this army is definitely strong enough to go and take this settlement. So let's check the garrison. Yeah, it's a rubbish garrison. So guys, again, I wanted to fight this battle, but again, there's no point because we will be able to simply just take it and move on. So let's just take it with a protective stance, so we don't lose too many men. As we do have the archer superiority, even though we only have 3 units of archers, they had absolutely none whatsoever. So we've taken that city with hardly any losses, and we are going to occupy it again and keep moving through Ireland. We only have 3 more settlements to take in Ireland now. But guys, as you can see, we've completely managed to get every single settlement, which means that our public order will go up again once we've repaired all of these buildings. However, I did want to get the king into a governor position. That's the governor of Wales. That's the governor of Mercia. What I want to do, guys, is kick out the governor of Mercia and put the king in, and he will defend the. He'll defend the capital, which is Lichfield, I do believe. So we've done that now. This guy who we've just kicked out, I think it was him. He's not going to be too happy, but yeah, that's just the way it works. And as you can see, guys, it's actually worked off, bringing the king back home. The first thing he's done is gone straight into his chambers and made love to his wife, and he's actually already given us a son, guys. So my plan to take the king out of the army worked very well. Now he is 31 years old, which is probably a prime time for him to definitely give a child to us, because if he didn't, he might be of danger of dying. So we are glad that we have a son. Now we're going to keep the king as a governor with a strong garrison so that he doesn't die until our heir becomes of age. So guys, yeah, that's great work by letting our king go back home. So I'm glad that that's worked. And now we are just waiting to see what this king does. Hopefully we can sally out next turn. And this will be a battle worth fighting, as it will be quite an even battle. So yeah, guys, one other thing as well. We could bring these guys over, but I don't think it's worth it, because if we do that, all it's going to do is make the battle easier for us. And guys, I like to have close battles. I don't like to just absolutely steamroll the enemy in siege battles. Now, I've seen other YouTubers send like 2 or 3 armies over to a city to take it. I like to send one and struggle to take it and have a close victory. That's my favourite type of battles, is a siege battle, a walled siege battle that is just about clinched. But you know, if we've got a second army there, we will reinforce it, because there's no point losing all our men. But yeah, I do love a good close battle. So let's end the turn again, and in fact we just need to reassign that. And let's hope that this king goes in towards Downpatrick so we can wipe him out. So I think the faction starts with a C, so I don't know how that relates to me in anything, but still just waiting for them to see what they're doing. Okay, so they are actually going to move in on Downpatrick, guys. So are they going to reinforce with a very small fleet, just 1 man, no, 2. So guys, we're going to fight this battle, and it's going to be a close one. Maybe we could have brought our fleet over, but you know, as I say, I love a close battle, guys. So let's get straight into this. Check the map. Which city are we fighting on? Okay, so it's actually one of the harder ones to defend, guys. So this should be a very close battle. So let's get into the battle, guys. So guys, I've been waiting for a battle all part. My aim in this series is to give you at least 1 battle per part. Now, I know, guys, that the campaign can be boring. Myself, even watching some other YouTubers, sometimes I'll skip ahead just to see the battles, because they are the most exciting parts. So I will always try and give you a part every single battle. And guys, timestamps are in the description below, so make sure that you if you're just interested in seeing the battles, go down into the description and you'll be able to see what battles are in the part, and you'll be able to skip straight to them. So you won't have to skip ahead in the video to find them, you'll just be able to find them straight away. Yeah guys, so we fought in this settlement before, and we put this barricade up and we sat in here, which again doesn't look like too much of a bad idea, simply because of the way that the enemy are attacking from, and we also only have choice of putting one here. That actually could be good though, because then we can defend. Now this street, I don't believe people can go down it. I may be wrong. Can we check that? No. And can anyone get around the side of it? Also, like places like this, I don't get why you can't run your men around them. It would make so much more sense if you could run your men round through the little cities, but through the little you know what I'm trying to say, guys. But through all the little streets, but we can't. So what we're gonna do is this time we're gonna set this barricade up, and we're gonna set the perimeter of here, here, this barricade obviously, and then here. That's gonna be our perimeter, and we're gonna have a few men supporting this side just in case the enemy fleet. We do have a fleet of our own that we could try and take out the enemy fleet with. So they only have 2 ships, so we're gonna leave our ships there, and hopefully we can do that. So let's get back with our units, and it's going to be quite hard to set these guys up, but we should be able to get all of these guys up on the wall, the majority of them anyway. So they are going to be group number 1, and we have 3 more lots of archers, so they'll be group number 2, and they will be just the supporting archers that will just sit back and fire overhead. Now we're going to fill up these breaches. We may not need to defend all of them, but we're going to fill them all up with at least 1 unit of a healthy spearman. So if we get those guys in there, and then if we definitely want to get a couple of units with this breach, because it's quite, maybe even more than a couple, it's quite a wide breach. So we will put 2 there, and possibly even another 2 behind. So that should be a thick enough wall to hold for the time being. And then we have the general, so if we can, we're going to need to put some men over here, so that can be these guys. And again guys, if we don't need to protect these flanks, we will pull the men back if we just use those guys for now. And 1 more line, there we go. So it's not the best line, but you know, it will do for what we need them to do, is just to hold that flank. So let's see, is that everyone? Just the general now. So the general's going to hold back here, and if we can get all of these guys into loose formation somewhere, that looks good to me. Yeah. So yeah guys, that looks like it's all of our men, so apart from the cavalry. So if we get all of these guys, not the archers though, just those, into another group, and then we'll get these 3 units into a group as well for that flank, and then the cavalry can also be a group, and we're gonna send the cavalry straight away out to the side to get out of the settlement, because we do actually need to take out their onager, which is gonna be a problem for us. Hopefully we can deal with it before it closes in on our range. Where's the range of the onager? Is this it? Yeah, this is the range, so we do have a little bit of time to get to them, and they're probably gonna try and take out these as well. So let's go over and see if we can't take out the enemy force. So let's have a look at their men. They actually have a very strong general unit, and then these guys are just the boatmen, just like ours are. Let's take a look at our men. Yeah, they're just boatmen as well. So moving over, I think the best thing we can do is to take out this unit on our left hand side. Yeah guys, so the onager has taken out one of our towers, so we're going to have to hurry our cavalry round to try and take it out before it gets in range of our men. As you can see, we still have a little bit of time, and they've just taken out the 2nd tower and the 3rd over there, but we do have 1 tower over here, which is going to help us out a lot. Hopefully it doesn't shoot our own men in the back too much. That will be upsetting if that happens. Gonna get all of the archers there onto flaming shot, and all of these guys onto heavy shot. Reason for that being is these guys are going to be shooting down on the barricade, and these guys over here are going to be shooting over, up and into the cavalry. So the onager has been left alone, so let's send some of our men through parts of the forest, and we will definitely, it looks like we're definitely going to catch them before they get in range of any of our men, so that's definitely good for us. Let's go and check on the ships real quick. What I want to do is hold with them, and we're just simply gonna have to board these guys. Hopefully we board them and they don't board us. So the ships have collided. Let's take a look. Are we going to board them or are they going to board us? Okay, so they're actually going to board us, so we probably are going to lose both of these units. But we should be able to hold them off for long enough so that we can defend defend this and then turn on them. We're actually going to turn these guys to flaming shot and obliterate them, and these guys are just going to run at the onagers, as I believe we should be able to get there before any reinforcements arrive. So let's take a look at this. Oh, and that's absolutely a slaughter, so let's tell all of these guys to stop firing. Hold. Hold, I say. I said hold and they're still firing. That's so annoying. Oh, we actually have another tower over here that we've abandoned, but it's not too much of a problem. We've managed to reach the onager with no problems whatsoever, so they're in battle now. And again, guys, oh, it's actually these guys who are shooting, so let's tell those guys to stop as well. And let's get you guys back onto flaming shot. And the fleet has actually fled. Let's check on this unit. How are we doing? Just about losing the combat, and yet it looks like they're just about to rout because we are being flanked in the side. So we may have to readjust our men here to come and protect the back. We're going to leave one of these guys here, and yeah, we're just going to send the two of these guys back to protect the flank.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
So they're actually trying to capture the capture point. Now it's not a victory point, so we don't need to worry too much about that. But yeah, it's definitely something that we want to look out for. So let's get our cavalry over into this forest. We've wiped out the enemy onager units without any of the enemy even noticing. So I believe this unit has got an eyesight on us, but they're going to lose vision of us when we get into these trees. So yeah, let's keep that. Let's have a look over here as well, guys. So we've actually almost routed this unit. It's not going to be doing too well as it jumps off the ships. And I'm actually going to turn all of these guys around and go ahead and put them here to shoot at the enemy ships as they come in. Hopefully we can burn one of them down, and we're going to get these guys just in front in a spear wall as well. And let's actually move the enemy, our general back as well. So let's get these guys flame shot and fire at will. And hopefully these guys, hopefully those will land over there, but if they do land here, I'm not sure if they actually can. Maybe they can't, but yeah, okay guys, so it looks like we're about to be into our first engagement. Now I'm actually going to move these guys off the wall, off the barricade even. Just leave one unit on the barricade to protect it. On fire at will. These guys on fire at will. And shoot at the enemy general for me, please. In fact, let's get a better line of sight. So we've been charged by these spearmen here, but they shouldn't be able to get through. There's actually some hay bales here, which is going to make it awkward to fight around, but this guy's actually climbing out of one. Maybe he was hiding and then he jumped out as they ran in, but we were in a spear wall there, so we should be fine. And let's see if we can get a nice screenshot here, guys. So it wasn't a bad one. I'll probably take a couple more and pick the best out of the three, provided that it is a couple more that I get. Let's get these guys actually into loose formation and just on fire at will with a flaming shot as well. Doesn't look like anyone's going to go for this barricade, so let's leave them on it for now actually. And yeah, we can actually move these spearmen over here to help protect this flank. So let's put them in shield wall and get them to walk over, and let's also go ahead and get all of the archers back into position. Will they fit anywhere? Hopefully I can get them to fit. That'll do. And then you can squeeze these guys in the middle as well. And they can go over here. We'll just get these guys in a normal formation with these behind them. Yeah, so that's all our archers set up, and I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys over to here as well. This unit shouldn't be going there, it should be going here. That was a little mistake. And this unit as well should be going over here. Yep, there we go. So all of our men are in position now. Let's move the general up over here and get you guys into a shield wall. And we're gonna go slightly aggressive with our cavalry soon. However, not quite yet. We're still gonna hold this flank for as long as we can. Let's actually get all of the archers into a single group now, as they are all going for the same units. Can we get everybody to just obliterate the enemy general? Now I know it's not very chivalrous to shoot the enemy general, but you know, we didn't know he was the general. He's just another cavalry unit from where we're standing, so who cares? On a roleplay, on a point of view where we're looking as one of the archers, yeah, we're just shooting overhead into anybody, so let's not blame chivalry. Let's make sure that they don't start running off like idiots. Can actually just take them out and put them all there. On fire at will now. On regular shot. The extra spear unit has moved in to reinforce the line, so that's good for us for now. These guys should be hidden, yes they are, so we don't have to worry about them too much. And hopefully these archers aren't shooting into our own men. That will be rather hurtful. We're actually going to pull one of these units back and move it over to go ahead and reinforce this, because it is not doing too well. So let's get them into a shield wall and walk them in. And we may actually need to bring this unit back as well. This is, guys, going to be a very close battle. I don't want to move the cavalry in yet because they still have far too much cavalry for us to deal with. And they are actually sending in their boatmen. So we are definitely going to shoot on them. Because they will cause problems for us. And let's also get these guys over in a shield wall as well. We do have the general over here, and they don't have any ranged units, it looks like, so the general's actually going to come and start supporting the line along with his men as well. So let's find a spot for him there, like so, and we're just going to walk him in as well. So yeah guys, so far it looks like we're doing quite well. We've still actually got this archer tower, but for some reason it's not shooting at that cavalry, which is really annoying. I mean, it definitely has line of sight on them, so I don't know why it's not shooting them. That's not the best. They're definitely in range as well. This archer tower, however, is still helping us out along with this one. However, that archer tower may be shooting at our own men. Let's reinforce again, send every man that withdraws back into the fight, and this is going to be a very close battle, guys. So again, let's shoot on the enemy general, and I think it's time. We're gonna take the cavalry around and charge all of these in the back. We may get charged by this cavalry, but it will cause a chain rout for us, hopefully. Well, for the enemy, because we are struggling now, and our general is hurting. The enemy general has fallen, so I'm gonna actually send these units of archers into melee so that we can pull our general back so he can survive the battle. Let's actually get another unit there into a melee spot, and let's pull our general out as fast as we can, and let's get the cavalry in as well. So with the cavalry, what we're going to do is charge this unit of cavalry, and these guys are going to charge that one. Now it looks to me like we have managed to pull the general out just in time. Can we see him? Looks like he's doing fine. And let's go for another screenshot there, see how that looks, and another one here, see how that looks. Okay guys, that's enough screenshots for this battle. I'm not going to take any more. Let's actually get into some of the fighting and get some nice close-up shots of the cavalry routing. Yeah, it looks like we just jump in just too late. There's still a battle going on over here though guys. Let's take a look at some of the combat. See if we can see any heads flying off. Let's have a look at this guy. Now we may see some spear decapitations. They're quite a favourite of mine. Let's just jump out and check on our cavalry as well. So the cavalry here is being actually caught. We're going to withdraw it back, and we are going to send the general in. And we're going to send these units of archers in to combat as well, and just charge the enemy. We're actually going to charge these guys in a spear formation, so let's get into that. And hopefully we've taken enough of them out to rout them. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to rout them. I think that's the last enemy unit. Yeah, it looks like it. So let's make sure that we run as many of these guys down as we can. The archers should be able to catch up to these guys, and let's send a unit of archers after them as well. And then let's get the cavalry running over to take out as many men as we can. So we're going to fast forward it from now guys, and try and run them in as far as we can. Now guys, I do actually have a battle camera installed so that we can get right close up into our units. Usually the camera will only let you go to about this far in, so yeah, it definitely lets us get a better cinematic shots, and we have managed to catch a lot of these enemies now, so let's keep running them down. Let's actually take all of the archers and just get them running over here and see if we can maybe shoot at some of the enemies that are remaining. Yep, so it looks like, have we wiped this unit out? Near enough. Yep, let's leave them for now. And let's get after some of these guys. Or maybe these ones actually. Keep running the archers over. And we're actually going to get some of the archers to go into melee and just catch up with them. Guys, also let me know down in the comment section below if you want to see this part of the battle, me running down all the enemies, because I know it can be quite boring as well, so let me know if you'd just like me to cut it out and then bring it back after I've run down as many as I can. Yeah, I'm happy to do that for you. It doesn't. It's only going to take me an extra couple of minutes to find the part in the editing stage and cut it out. But for you, it's probably going to take a 5-minute portion of your time just to watch me run them down. So, yeah, guys, I think I'm going to leave it in for this episode just because you can hear what I'm saying. But next episode, I will just cut out the running down of the enemies. It's probably not the most exciting thing in the world. And yeah guys, it looks like these are the last few units, so let's just make sure that we run them all down and do one little quick check. There's one more unit over here, but yeah, it's only 2 men. These guys, tell you what, shoot them, come on, one shot will do. You only got 1 shot, so make it count. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, okay, let's end the battle right there. So we've successfully defended Downpatrick here. It was a very close battle, guys. Maybe we should have brought our own fleet over to help protect it. As you can see, our garrison has been, well, wiped out almost. However, we do still have a lot of the archers remaining, as they were not in combat, but we did actually have to throw some archers into combat just so we didn't risk losing our general, because if that had happened, we may have lost the battle. And it looks like we've wiped all of the units out apart from this general, even though he's completely dead, he still managed to live for some reason. And these 4 units of horsemen as well. So if we can, shall we take on warriors? Yeah, it's only a garrison, let's go ahead and take on the warriors. And that's actually the enemy king, so that's probably why he has survived. I'm guessing he doesn't have an heir to pass the faction on to, so maybe that's what happens, is the king just can't die. Because otherwise, you know, the politics within the faction would just go haywire. Yeah, guys, so once we've ended this term, we're going to take a quick look on all of our units and settlements. So let's double check these guys. Yep, they are replenished fully. Oh, actually, guys, I may have a new plan here, because we can upgrade these archers. But if we go into this city, we can actually find that they have a siege engineer, which unlocks recruitment of onagers. So guys, in light of that, what I'm going to do is, I'm still going to get 1 more unit of things, but I'm actually going to get 2 units of onagers and swap them out with these spearmen. Because there's no need, they don't really do much, they just die, to be honest. We only really use them as a meat shield anyway. So first things first, we're just going to get 1 onager for now, and then we're going to move out, but then we will come back to this army and sort out later on to get another unit of things in. So yeah, let's get that onager built. Now we don't have any more money, so there's not really much we can do. But we can for sure go and check out the enemy settlements. So let's go around, doesn't really matter. So let's go and have a look in Dublin. So they don't have the strongest garrison, we could definitely take that out. And also they have a weak army, which will replenish a few turns, but I think we can reach that settlement in 2 turns, I think, so possibly even 1. So we will head over there in the next part, and hopefully we can take out Dublin, and we will reinforce with a fleet. We will hopefully build this fleet up a few more units as well, and we'll go and reinforce and have a 2-pronged attack. We may not need to fight it, but hopefully the enemies will recruit a few more units, and it will be a battle worth fighting. Because guys, I would love to fight a combined naval slash land battle, port city assault, I guess. That's obviously not what its official name is, but that's what I've come up with on the fly. So yeah, back home everything's looking good. London is probably going to have another rebellion soon, but we've still got time to deal with that, seeing as it is only -1 public order. It may even be worth pulling out of this settlement, because I don't know, it's just only London is only causing trouble for us. However, with it being the current, well, I guess future capital of England, I guess it's worth going after and keeping it, because Mercia will one day rule the whole of the United Kingdom, in this virtuality anyway. So we've got them sorted, we've got everyone else sorted. I don't think there's much else we can do this part, guys. The general has given birth to Aethwald, who is 1 year old. So yeah, that's definitely good for us. And we have all of these guys should be in an office. Is this guy? No, that's so. Let's get this guy into a alderman spot just to get his loyalty up a little bit. Should put it up by +2. That's +1, and that's also +1. So yeah, we're gonna do that for now. And yeah, guys, we're going to leave this turn here, and we're also going to leave this episode here, guys. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to drop a like down below, and don't forget to leave a comment on if you would like to see me skip through the running down the routing troops part of the battles. I know that can be a little bit boring watching, but yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed the battle as well, this very close battle, we did manage just to pull out the defense there, close to losing our general. However, we managed to save it. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've definitely enjoyed playing and recording this for you guys. So yeah, unfortunately as well, I do need to let you know that there won't be too many more episodes in the next couple of days, because I've got a report due in the next couple of days, so I need to make sure that that is perfect. So yeah, just don't expect too many videos over I guess the rest of today and tomorrow. Videos will be coming back up on Saturday night for you guys. So yeah, just look out for those, and I will be starting some new series up on the channel. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next episode.